Check this out, boys. Check this out. Fly around the bucket that woo! What is up, guys? Prodigy here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Thank you very much for watching my video. And in this one, we're gonna be talking about Destiny number 2. I want to go ahead and talk about a recent video that I uploaded on the channel, and some of you guys freaked out, some of you guys got upset, some of you guys weren't happy, but some of you guys were happy. I'm talking about my Destiny 2 video where I showed you guys some of the supers that we already have in Destiny 2. I was able to fly out to play Destiny 2 early. I was able to get 4 hours worth of footage, and I separated this footage into supers. I grabbed every super I was able to find in this 4 hours worth of footage, and I uploaded to you guys for a video. In this video, which I'll have linked in the description, and you guys can see a little bit of on screen right now, some of you guys freaked out in the comments. Some of you guys weren't happy. Some of you guys were like, the supers got nerfed, the supers are A's, the supers are not powerful, the Dawnblade is OP, the Striker got nerfed, his radius sucks, the Gunslinger doesn't have enough time to shoot, and just like, whoa. I was like, slow down, people. What the hell's going on? This is completely the opposite what I wanted. I want to go ahead and start off with, I don't know if you guys forgot, but this got mentioned to us a while back. Every game mode for Destiny 2 is going to be 4v4. Doesn't matter if you're playing Clash, doesn't matter if you're playing Control, doesn't matter if you're playing Trials, it doesn't matter if you're playing Countdown, and probably most likely free-for-all / Rumble, because even nowadays when I play Destiny 1, I get 4v4 Rumble matches. I don't know if they're kind of like setting it up or trying to prepare us for Destiny 2 4v4 Rumble, but I'm already seeing it in regular Destiny 1. So I think free-for-all will also be 4v4. Hopefully not, hopefully it'll be more. But a lot of you guys are forgetting that a lot of the game modes, or most of the game modes in Destiny 2 are 4v4. So if we have the supers that we have now, the hammers, the warlock, any of the supers that we have now, and take it to a 4v4 level, those supers are way too strong, way too powerful, and most likely unstoppable in a 4v4 level. If you keep the supers the way they are, with the crazy amount of damage they do, with the crazy amount of health that they have, if you take this, what we have now, for a 4v6, I mean for a 6v6, and take it to a 4v4, it's not gonna be a good idea. Mostly with the fact that a lot of the stuff got nerfed. Grenades got nerfed, melee abilities got nerfed, weapons got nerfed. So these crazy supers will definitely stand out, will be way too broken, will be way too OP, will be way too powerful in Destiny 2's PvP for a 4v4. Supers can't be too much of a threat for 4 players because it'll be unstoppable. Like every time somebody gets super, boom, round is over. That's not what they're wanting to do for Destiny 2. They wanted it to make it more slow paced, more competitive, and having it this way makes it easier to balance and control. Instead of having 6 players, 6 different abilities, 6 different supers, 6 different grenades, and crazy cramped up into one match, it's easier to control in a 4v4. It's easier to balance on a 4v4. It's easier to take care of things on a 4v4. Am I happy with it? Not really. That's probably why I didn't get invited to E3, because I'm very honest with the things that I say, with the things that I do. I'm definitely not happy with PvP being slowed down. Is it for the better? Probably. Have you guys played Destiny lately? Have you guys really played Destiny lately? Like, have you guys paid attention to the kill feed? Like, all you see is melee abilities, grenade kills, super kills, heavy ammo kills. There's really barely any gunfight kills. Like, if you literally paid attention throughout the match to the kill feed, which I normally do when I'm playing, a lot of the kills are not guns. A lot of the kills are melee abilities, grenade abilities, sidearms, stickies, and just stuff that's not considered, I guess, skillful. You don't need to aim. You just, things that kill you in one shot, things that kill you really quickly, and hasn't been fun. I mean, yes, year 1 was fun. Yes, year 2 was fun when everything was broken and everything was powerful. But as of right now, I don't like it. I don't know if Destiny 2, while it's slowed down and everything is going to be focused on gun skill, is it going to be better? I don't know. I like the fact that in Destiny 1 I had this crazy power, crazy super, mostly for PvE. Don't forget about PvE, because the fact that they're nerfing things for PvP affects PvE. And I hate that as well. I wish we had like separate patches or separate weapon tuning for PvP and separate weapon tuning for PvE. That way, if we decide to buff anything in PvE, it doesn't affect PvP, and if we decide to nerf or buff anything in PvP, it doesn't affect PvE. Because again, yes, it makes me sad that a lot of the supers in PvP got nerfed and got tuned down a bit, and a lot of the abilities got tuned down a bit for competitive reasons, but then you take these exact abilities and you bring them to PvE and you definitely don't feel as powerful, you don't look as powerful, and it kind of brings it down a bit. Yes, I'm very excited for PvE the most right now, because I told you guys again, I'm not very happy with PvP getting nerfed, getting slowed down, getting like stripped down. But again, at the point that we are right now in Destiny, which is that's all you see, melee abilities, sticky grenades, and just like literally what I consider the newbie shit of the game, that's what's being successful. So they're kind of nerfing all that stuff down, taking all that stuff out, and trying to make it definitely a more competitive game. And again, for everybody, which is kind of why I started this video, for everybody complaining about the supers, that they got nerfed, they got weaker, yes, just a tiny bit, not too much. But again, you need to understand it's 4v4. We can't, we cannot have those crazy supers right now that we did, or that we have right now in Destiny 1 to go over to Destiny 2. And on top of that, you need to remember that a lot of the supers got kind of turned into a roaming super now. So a lot of them run around, a lot of them move around, and that's why we have our secondary. Remember, our secondary has energy or elemental damage, which do more damage to these crazy supers. I know some of you guys are seeing that Dawn Blade. I am. It looks stronger than the rest. It definitely does. Yes, maybe Golden Gun can one-shot him. Yes, maybe Striker can strike him and, smash him in one go. But the dude flies around, strafes around, fucking can range you from across the map. He has like 8 swings that he can throw at you, and there's only 4 players, so he has a lot of extra stuff there, at least from what I'm seeing. I didn't get too much hands-on at the Destiny 2 event with the Warlock, but I did get my hands on the Striker, and I can tell you it is very, very hard to kill a Dawnblade Warlock as a Striker Titan. Number one, the Dawnblade is very fast. He can kite you, which means he can go backwards, like moving back and do damage, throwing his swings, and he can fly up in the air and do crazy amount of range damage from really far. And he can throw, I heard, about 8 swings if you spam it. So as a Striker Titan, for you to go up to him and dodge all the swings that he can throw at you, for you to smash him and he has to be on the floor, it's gonna be hard. But it's going to be harder when the dude is in the air, flying up and throwing the swings at you, because the only way you can kill him as a Striker now is if you shoulder charge him, which means you have to get up to his neck or right there close to shoulder charge him. How are you going to do that when he's kiting you and doing 8 swings? It's going to be very, very hard. What I'm trying to say is that at a competitive level, I feel like a really good Warlock with that super is going to be impossible to kill as a Striker, and that does not seem fair at all. Like, it really doesn't, because again, as a Striker, the Warlock has to be on the floor to be smashed, and on top of that, he has to dodge all the sword swing that he's gonna throw at him. And if he's in the air, he can just easily kite him and throw the, throw his swings, and the Striker is gonna have a hard time shoulder charging that Warlock. So it's just, again, it doesn't seem fair. I've been playing games for a while, and just looking at it, I don't have to have too much, hands-on experience, and it seems kind of broken. And I'm not jumping into straight nerfing the Warlock, but maybe you can increase the damage of the Titan. I don't know if you guys saw from my video, the Titan is like a really small radius and it's doing 120. Like, look at this! Yeah.
Left.
$120 damage right there. So for you to one-shot the Warlock, you have to be right on top of his ass This is an ass. And and if not, you have to shoulder charge him. How are you gonna get close to that Warlock as a Striker Titan? Nearly impossible. At least that's what it seems like. Anyways, guys, I try to explain as much as I can. Hopefully this video kind of makes sense. I feel like I did talk a lot and I non-stop, and I don't know if this is the kind of video you guys are into, but I hope you guys understood. Bungie's trying to take Destiny to a more competitive level. 4v4 is definitely going to do that, and just because it's 4v4, it makes sense to slow everything down. Am I a fan of it? Not really. You guys see me with my Titan. I like to run around, jump around, move around, super this, super that, smash this, and just keep the pace going. I don't like the whole camp this, camp that, slow this down, aim here. I like to run around. You see me in Gears. I like to push. Back in the days in COD, it was fun, but they're taking away the learning curve, man. They're slowing the game down and making it a bit easier. That's what I feel like. Anyways, guys, this is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. You guys can please drop a like. You guys can please drop a comment, because it does definitely help me out. And subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.